Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing well. These naked eyes need some eyeshadow, and today we are going to be talking about, it's fairly new to their collection, but it's new to me. I just received actually for the holidays. I received this for a Christmas present. It's the LORAC Unzipped Oceans Sunset. Look at how pretty that looks. I don't know why. That is just so eye-catching to me, but I thought I would do kind of like a first impressions, that kind of a bit, and my thoughts on this palette. So if you want to see me talk about this LORAC Unzipped palette, then let's get into it. All right, so first thing is when you get this palette, I threw away the box, but when you get this palette right here, you also always get their little behind the scenes eye primer. And I have a bunch of these for all the palettes that I've ever picked up. You always get an eyeshadow primer, which I kind of think everyone should do that. I mean, why not, right? I love the way LORAC always does that. So I have my little primer. I'm not opening it. I've already primed my lids with it, with the other one I have that is opened. And first thing, you always get this little screen guy, so we're just going to throw that away. Palette does not have a mirror. It is just a cardboard. Look at how pretty those tones are. I'm excited. I don't have anything like this in my collection, so I'm very excited to go in and try this out. They look pretty. I've touched a couple and just a little bit to feel. Usually LORAC's eyeshadows are very soft. They do have some kick up when you dip your brush in because they're just a very soft texture, but they usually pack a punch with the pigment, and I'm just so excited to dive in. So I've actually already primed my lids. I did do a little powder, my Laura Mercier translucent powder that I used all over my face. Get 10 eyeshadows. That's nice. Wow, I'm just looking at all these colors and trying to think of what I want to do. But I do notice that you do have 3, 4, 5 matte shades, and the rest look like they're going to be like a shimmer. None look like they're going to be some sort of metallic or anything like that. They look like a standard like shimmer type add-on. So let's actually start off. I'm going to go in with Horizon right here. It's like a pale peachy yellow. So as you can see, they are very soft, but I'm just used to LORAC eyeshadows and I don't mind that. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that into the crease. They always blend so well. They last so long on my lids. I have all of the LORAC Pro palettes, 1, 2, and 3, and I love them all. That's so dang pretty. I hope that's picking up on the camera how pretty that is. Kind of reminds me of maybe like a Makeup Geek peach smoothie. Yes. I don't even know what I'm doing today for my eyes, but I knew I wanted to use this because the only thing is that there's not much. There's like a bedrock shade right here that looks like it might be a little too dark for a transition for my skin tone, but that could be a transition for a deeper skin tone. All right, so now I'm going to go in. Let's go in with Bedrock. I'm not going to go, oh no, what was on this? Oh no. I should have used my color swatch. Let's try Bedrock again. Honestly, I could just leave it like that and be so content. But we'll actually do a little bit more on the eyes. Let's not get too boring here. All right. Now I want to go in with, let's go in with Ocean Floor, which is right here. And I'm going to use that. Ooh, that looks pretty all over the lid. I'm going to use my finger. Yeah, that's pretty. Oh, Lord. That is pretty. I'm going to go back in with Horizon. We're doing a warm look, it looks like, and I'm okay with that. Whatever's left on my brush, I'm going to take it underneath here. All right, let's go back in with something a little bit more precise, and I'm going to go back in with Bedrock. I'm going to just deepen out this outer part here. funny too because these eyeshadows, even though you put your brush in and you're like, whoa, they're powdery, they don't actually fall down. I don't get it. There's something very special about LORAC eyeshadows in my opinion. Everybody's got a preference, but I think they're awesome. I mean, I have no fallout under here, yet my palette, can you see on bedrock how there's some color? I'm going to go in. Let me actually grab more of a detailed brush. And let's go into Mother of Pearl, which is this top shade right here. I'm going to use that as like a little brow bone highlight. Just a touch. Maybe in the inner corner. This shade is nothing unique. I have so many like it, but it's just nice sometimes to have everything in the palette that is cohesive, that can give you everything you need. I don't want to play with any other colors because I really like how this is coming out. I'll have to use this more in different tutorials, but so far I love how this looks. They blend it out beautifully. Like, look at High Tide. Oh my God, it's like a dusty rose shade. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. I'm gonna have to do maybe like a dusty rose look. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put on my mascara, slap on some lip product, and I'll be back with some final thoughts. All right, so I finished up my makeup. I actually just added some more highlighter and just set my face again, just freshen things up. But let's do some final thoughts on the Unzipped Ocean Sunset. I think this is awesome. It's definitely different than anything in my collection. There are a couple tones in here that I'm like, I don't know, this like seafoam green kind of shade if I'll get into, but there are some really neutral shades, these like two mauvey ones that are very similar to each other. I think, you know, those will be pretty to use together. So there is like some nice combinations of shades. You know, you got your golds and your bronze, you have these light like peachy oranges and some mauves and like a blue that you could definitely use as like a maybe a liner. I like this palette a lot. I want to continue using them and see how they, you know, all perform, but right now, first impressions, I do like it. I like the look I created. It was so easy. They blended out beautifully. This palette is just as good as the other ones, the LORAC ones that I own. I don't own any of the other Unzipped, but I love this palette. I'm so excited to continue using it. Let me know in the comments below what you want for looks. If you want me to use, you know, a particular color in this palette, let me know. But I kept it pretty neutral today just to kind of try that out. But God, I can't even not handle how much I love Horizon. I'm going to use that all the time. I love that peachy tone. So yeah, that's it for me. Just a quick little video talking about this palette from LORAC, and I love it so far. But yeah, that is it. Don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up if you liked it. And also, don't forget, if you are new today and you haven't subscribed, you know where that button lives. Go ahead, give it a click. And also don't forget to hit that little bell. That will notify you when I upload new videos. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.